What's up, Sidkriken here. Now, when it comes to being a content creator on YouTube, personality is everything as well. And it should be a thing because a lot of people who are on the site, some people have absolutely amazing and interesting personalities. And personality sometimes is what makes certain channels that, people, they tend to, present themselves. Me being one of those channels because, I most of the time act like a idiot and, yeah, that pretty much describes my whole personality right there. Of course, I still am sick. I have to bring out some good content for you guys. I already know people are going to be saying this, okay? Yes, I get it. I know Jacksepticeye has done the 16 personalities quiz. And yes, of course, totally not an original idea. I get it. Yes, I know. I generally just wanted to go and figure out my personality as well, too. And I'm going to try it again. Last time I actually did get the campaigner. I was in the same area as the diplomats, which I guess Jack was in. He was a protagonist. So we're gonna see and check again and see if I get the exact same thing. I'm not really too sure, and I just thought this was gonna be an interesting video because I just want to go a little bit more in depth with my personality and give you guys more of a I guess to say, a better explanation and understanding of me as a person. There's nothing more better than that, and it makes people comfortable knowing about the person. So this is another good example because you get to learn more about me, and that's good. Yeah, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's just go with it. You find it difficult to introduce yourself to other people. Not really too much, so I might have to be like in the middle of the disagree, not like heavily disagree, but just the middle. For me, that would be the best bet because I kind of like meeting new people. I might be a little teeny bit shy because I used to be like that before. I'm not too much like that anymore, but it's still kind of like deep down inside, it's still a thing with me. I am a little bit teeny bit shy, but like once you have like a comfortable conversation with me and stuff, like I'll open up and I'll be like super excited to talk to you and stuff. So you have to get so lost in thoughts that you ignore or forget your surroundings. I'm gonna tell you the truth, sometimes I do this, so I might just have to click on the agree. So to be honest, yeah, I kind of do. I'm not gonna lie. You try to respond to your emails as soon as possible and cannot stand a messy inbox. I might have to disagree on that one because if you look at my inboxes, they're pretty messy and half of them I don't even respond to. I only look at I'm one of those type of people that I just look at the only important emails that are like maybe sometimes I've signed up for like a beta key or something, or maybe like an important email that that has to deal with maybe YouTube or whatever I'm doing during that day, and completely ignore the fact that there's like hundreds to thousands of different other emails that are just kind of junk. I'm just gonna have to go with disagree. I mean, I can kind of stand a messy inbox, but it's a little bit annoying. You find it easy to stay relaxed and focused even when there is some pressure. Okay, when there is. Come on, Sid. You can read. There's words right there. Come on. I would have to say no because I'm the type of person that I like to work on my own, at my own pace. So knowing me, I would have to disagree on that. Pressure really causes stress in me, especially when I was in high school. I had tons of due dates and all this other stuff. I had a lot of hard times just trying to figure out what exactly I should start off on and kind of procrastinate a lot. And I didn't have the best grades in the school. Let's just say that, you do not usually initiate conversations. See, that one I can't really say I would agree or disagree on because it depends on the situation. I can't really tell if there's a person that's there that's I want to start a conversation with. Maybe I'll go up to them and be like, hey, or I'll start the conversation. Or most of the time I'll just be quiet and someone comes up to me and they're like, hey, how's it going? And they'll start a conversation with me. Good reasons though of people why they would start a conversation with me. I'll give you a hint. It's somewhere on top of my head. That's a really good conversation starter right there. But yeah, no, I would have to say I'm in the middle, kind of. Depends on the situation. You really do something just out of sheer curiosity. Ooh, that one? I would have to say that one is depending too. I don't like to do it all the time. I'm not one of those people that I would do something and depending on the consequences, I would do it out of sheer curiosity. That is something that is just not me. I don't want to take that chance because I'm one of those people that I like to cherish the friendships and the bonds and relationships between the people that I know and, you know, the people that I'm talking to and that I am becoming friends with. I don't like to kind of do something out of sheer curiosity. You know, I don't want to ruin that. So I would have to say middle disagree. Middle disagree. So yeah, that pretty much makes sense. You feel superior to other people. Disagree heavily. I'm just one of those people. I don't. Okay, I'm not that type of person that I feel like I'm superior to you or anything like that. I don't like to feel that way because I am just another guy doing videos, very passionate about it. I have a goal. I want to spread a message out there to people in a way that I can do it. And it might take me a little bit longer, but you know what? It's going to be one hell of a ride to just keep going and making these videos as an end result. So I don't want to feel superior to people, even if I'm like the biggest YouTuber ever. Like if like I surpass PewDiePie or something, I don't want to feel superior to people. I'm just like you. I know there's numbers and stuff like that, but that doesn't mean anything. To people, it does. It means that I am superior and I'm not. Being organized is more important to you than being adaptable. Kinda. I've been a little bit more into getting organized because I've been like into more drive of doing videos and stuff. So that one I might have to be a little bit on the, I'm just gonna go with the least disagree because I'm kind of not on that bar of middle to agree yet. You are usually highly motivated and energetic. Actually, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm gonna say in the middle one, I agree on that one. Due to the fact that for me as a kid, I've always been really energetic and oh my God. The stories that my mom tells me when I was a kid are absolutely hilarious, but also very terrifying because, of course, I don't remember them since I was like maybe like 4 or 5, but I was a pretty energetic kid and I was like a rebel. I'm not gonna lie to you. So the fact that I'm a little bit more calmed down compared to like as a kid, even though I'm still weird, energetic, and kind of like awkward at times too, that really hasn't changed for me. That's still a part of me. And I'm pretty much proud to say that I love being super highly energetic and like super enthusiastic about some things. That's just how I am. People can't really deal with that. That's fine. You can find someone else who is maybe a little bit not more enthusiastic, but chill, like super chill. I'm chill and energetic. So what's wrong with that? Like, come on. Winning a debate matters less to you than making sure no one gets upset. That I'm gonna have to disagree on that one. Winning a debate is not a thing. I feel like that is something that is not me at all. I know there is some people who do that, but for me, I'm not one of those people. You often feel as if you have justified yourself to other people. Not really. I mean, my personality speaks for itself when I talk and I speak about the things that I do, so I'm gonna have to disagree on that one. Your home and work environments are quite tidy. I'm gonna have to most likely disagree on that one too. I get a little bit of a messy environment sometimes and I don't know about that. So for people who see my room sometimes, I'm sorry. You do not mind being the center of attention? I would have to say not really because I feel like it would be draining. I'm one of those people that I can't really stand to be around a whole group of people around a long amount of time. That's just how I am. I can't do it. It's not my thing. You consider yourself more practical than creative. I'm gonna have to disagree on that one. I'm very creative. I would have to say myself. I know it sounds cocky again, but for a lot of people that do know me, I actually am very creative. I know how to design stuff. I know how to make music. Of course, I do like quality content like this. So I tend to like kind of mix it up with multiple things. It's not just one thing, which is YouTube. You know, I have a lot of things, other things I do. People can rarely upset you. I would have to say I agree. For me, it takes a lot for me to get upset. Like you have to do something absolutely horrendous to me to actually get me very upset. I'm one of those people, I don't like to get angry. That's just not me. I know I might get upset over certain things, but it's not like a huge big deal. And I know friends are gonna be like, yeah, but Overwatch is a factor, Sid. Don't you dare lie to us like this. And I know Overwatch makes me salty, okay? Don't remind me. Your travel plans are usually well thought out. It is often difficult for you to relate to other people's feelings. That one, I'm gonna have to disagree. It is not. I'm one of those people that I could end up talking to you and we can relate on the majority of things depending on what has happened. If I can't, then I might bring up something that is similar to that idea and kind of like talk to it, like, you know, talk about things more. There's nothing wrong with talking. And, you know, expressing how the way that you feel is one of the biggest positives to making yourself happier because you know these problems, you know what to do, and you know how to fix them and prevent them from happening again. So that's just how I am. That's it, man. That's it. Also, my camcorder's out of focus. Thank you, camcorder. Your mood can change very quickly. I would have to say mildly agree, because I'm not gonna lie to you. Some days I do have mood swings. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why I have them, but I just do. In a discussion, truth should be more important than people's sensitivities. That one, a little bit more so lately. I've been kind of more in the truth than people's sensitivities. I know that does have its consequences in some cases, so I'm gonna have to say in the middle, because I don't like to hurt people's feelings, but sometimes if people do want to ask me and they would say like, be 100% fully honest with me, Sid, I will be 100% fully honest with you if you want me to. You rarely worry about how your actions affect people. I would have to say I would say in the middle. Sometimes I actually don't pay attention, and like, I don't mean to hurt people's feelings. I don't mean to do any of that stuff. It's just that I end up forgetting some of the stuff that I said. And I know this is more of like a recent thing too. A person of mine, a friend of mine, he messaged me and he was like, hey, do you know how old I am by any chance? And I was like, wait, why? I know you've called me a child before, but I just want to know. And I was like, oh, wait, no, don't take it like that. Like, I didn't mean it like that. So yeah, I'm very sorry about that. And, you know, I guess his age, and I kind of got it right, which of course, but yeah, sometimes I forget. So it's just normal human normal human actions for me to forget some things sometimes. Your work style is closer to random energy spikes than a methodical and organized approach. Yeah, it's more energy spikes than methodical and organized. I'm most of the time I'm very just like, yo, I got this energy spike. I know what I want to do. Doing it right now. Let's go. You're often envious of others. I'm gonna have to disagree on that. I mean, I used to when I was like more so younger, but over the years I've learned I can be exactly like those people. Not literally exactly like those people, but whatever they do, I can work towards that, because there's no reason of envying them if I can use all that envious and, you know, all that time doing that to working towards what they've worked their butts off for to get. Like, come on. An interesting book or video game is often better than a social event. Not gonna lie to you, yeah, it is. I don't like social events that much. I mean, cons maybe because they're cons, stuff like that, but I'm just not more of a social event guy. Being able to, oh my God, that voice cracked, Jesus. Being able to develop a plan and stick to it is the most important part of every project. Yes, to me it is. I've learned that heavily, so I'm gonna agree with that. That's just how I am. I feel like it is something that will make the project easier to accomplish, because you know what you want. Now you have to work towards these different, you know, milestones or whatever it is, or the process to get to where you want to go. And that's the main idea. You have always been interested in unconventional and ambiguous things, e.g. in books, arts, or movies, always. It's a form of art, you know, it's something that people have put their ideas on paper and have made into something that is not on paper, but an actual thing like a movie or a book or whatever. You have to take initiative in social situations. I would have to say kind of minimally, yeah, not too much, but I kind of do sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. All right, here we go. Let's see what ideas we get, and let's do it. Oh, okay, so I actually got something different this time. I got the meditator, which is INFPA. All right, so where's my mind? The mind, this trait determines how we interact with our environment. I am more so introverted than I am extroverted. My energy, this trait shows that we direct our mental energy, which is intuitive more than observant. The nature is determines the decisions we cope with. So I have 74% feeling than thinking, which is understandable because I do sometimes kind of feel more than I do think. I have 80% prospecting than I do judging, because I don't judge people. That's just how it is. That's how I approach work planning and decision making. An identity. I am, this trait underpins all others, showing how confident we are in our abilities and decisions. So I'm more assertive than I am turbulent. So that's pretty cool. What is a meditator? No one can stop you from dreaming. All right, so wait. All right, let me get an understanding of this as what it is. Okay, so meditator personalities are true idealists, always looking for the hint of good in even the worst people and events, searching for ways to make things better. While they may be perceived as calm, reserved, or even shy, meditators have an inner flame and passion that can truly shine. Compromising of only 4% of the population, the risk of feeling misunderstood is unfortunately high for meditator personality type. But when they find like-minded people to spend their time with, the harmony they feel be a fountain of joy and inspiration. Yeah, that actually does sound way more like me than it does the campaigner, to be honest. I feel like the campaigner and the meditator are more so like combined, but I feel more on the meditator side because, you know, I'm very passionate about what I do. It just makes sense, you know. I love being around like-minded people who like the same things I do and who love the ideas that I like, you know, not only because of, you know, that's what I like, but we have like-minded ideas and we know what we want to do and we're working towards it. And that's the main idea. Is I love that. I love the idea of just being extremely passionate about it. Try taking the personality for yourself too. I know Jack has mentioned that too, and see what you guys come up with. I did get the campaigner before, but now I got the meditator, which is more relatable to the campaigner, and I think that's pretty cool. So, of course, thank you guys for enjoying this video. If you did like it, feel free to infect that like button. I will try to see if I can upload another video for today. I'm not sure what it is. I'm going to take a break from the Let's Plays for today and give more of these kind of quality talking videos to you guys. And leave a comment. Let me know what kind of personality you got, if it's related to mine, if it's part of the diplomats, because, you know, we're determined for our goals, interests, and preferred activities. Yep, okay, I'm still part of the diplomats, so yeah, poetic, kind, and altruitive people, always eager to help for a good cause. It's between that one and the campaigner, so yeah. Anyways, yes, that's all I gotta say for right now. Until then, stay awesome and stay creative, Plank. This is Sidkriken. Peace out.